Afternoon, Lewis. Anything you want to say? Oh, hey, Kevin. Welcome to the police department. Sorry for what happened. I did it last 2 days ago. So I have just managed to get all these armors out right now. The fact is, bad news. So there was a guy who shoots the one of the two police officers, Gary Jackson. He's the police killer, and I saw him. I saw him on each side that I saw the last 2 weeks ago. So I could have done something. So what can I do for you, Kevin? Do you want me to ask anything or what? Oh, not really. Oh, Deputy Lewis, I will give you suggestions for you. Are you sure there's anyone else who is in the police department? Or did anyone escape from it? I saw one of these people around here. But the first thing is, I saw one of these people were having a fight in the trouble, so that I have to go. So, do you know anything about the lockdown, or do you know anything about the homicide lockdown? The thing is that we know a lot. So me and Jason will have a chat about the lockdown. So there's a lot of the few things that are really going on. So I couldn't stop it. So do you know anything about that? Or do you know at the first time that anyone else who gives it another way? So I could have done that some reason. So, Lewis, is there anything I can do without any of these portions? The proportion, any of the proportion size, or anything other you can? So, Lewis Harness, for the first time you tell me, what do you know about the homicide lockdown? Is there anything I can do about that? Oh, the lockdown, yeah, sure, of course. The lockdown should be, near my station, you know what I mean, Kevin. For the first time now, Kevin, at some point, there was a lot of few things that are happening in lockdown. But during this time, a lot of few things about that one, I don't know what to say, Kevin. But the first time, Kev, it's all about an all time for the years, because of a lockdown, because anyone has been considered to the next level, because I cannot explain this for the reason. Yeah, at some point, Kevin, I wouldn't have done something if I was you. And yeah, so I cannot explain that one for a reason. Well, can't afford it. So, Kevin, I wouldn't ask you for about any time. So, are you really attending to be the cause of a justice so you don't mind? So, you asked me about the lockdown, okay? So, the homicide lockdown. The lockdown should be very unpleasant things that we know anything about the lockdown. Because of a lockdown, because everyone has been considered. So I have just checked on my phone because I just had a phone call from Lieutenant. So came out from the next office room. So I have just agreed with that. Because I have no seizures or epilepsy. So there's no point for having this time later. So I have just got a phone call from Lieutenant Jefferson. So Lieutenant Jefferson has just told me that anyone in a restaurant, because they're not having lockdown for some reason. So in California, we have just raised about $12 million a week. So we just having a good time. So, but not having a good time though. But Kevin, I couldn't stop it. So we couldn't stop anything from that happen. So we couldn't let this happen if I was you now. So for now on, Kevin, I wouldn't have done that. But I'm not. But you're the one. It's the SUV contact that you need a contact from the assistants. Yeah. So you need to call assistants. So you need to find your assistants, so that you need to get contacted by someone, but anyone else who gives another thing. So I couldn't stop that if I was you. So no one cannot explain this later. I don't know what to say, Kevin. I wouldn't say if anyone who intended to join my army, so I couldn't stop that. So you asked me about the lockdown. So the lockdown should be in that particular time. Just got my armor underneath my jacket. Well, I used to say, but it's not that gonna happen. So I wouldn't say if it's nothing it's going to happen right now, but good luck to you, Kevin. I wouldn't say. The lockdown, it should be very fun. How are you gonna do that? How am I gonna do that? Yeah. Okay. So the first time now, it'll be more different. So are you gonna tell me things about that one, Lewis? Well, not exactly, Kevin. Look, listen. Just take care of yourself, mate. A lot of you people have been sick because one of the lockdown has already been still there. Because the lockdown is unfinished, because there's nothing we can do. But I can't think. No. But I'm really sorry though, Kevin. When I drink out of this, it's not healthy. But once again, Kevin, I would say if it's nothing, but nothing will do, not do as I say. So you may have to look at it online, you may check it online, or any other police department online, you know, like a depositories, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It could be lavatory, so, it could be lavatory. It's something like that, Kevin, you know. The fact is that not to really scanning evidences, they have to secure them. They're about to secure them, so they're about to reach anything they want to do. So I can't argue with that, Mr. Dubstag. But sorry though, I couldn't make out from you sometimes. So at this time, Kevin, you may have to give you exactly the same thing. So what I used to do. So at the first time, Kevin, you may not to retrieve your destination. Yeah? So the first time, you may have to take care of it. You may take care of yourself or nothing. But there's nothing you can do. But in the meantime, there is nothing you can tell me, but it's nothing you can know. So you can ask that for a reason, do you? But I asked that for the whole time that you may want to give you this one. Here's the thing. This one goes for you. You may have to keep this for you, alright? Good luck with your, so, yeah, I already gave you everything, so it's on this sheet, it's on the list, it's on the description, so I've already gave you this one. I'll give you the script, because there's nothing I can do with it, Mr. Kevin. And then, yeah, any questions? No. Not exactly. Okay then, that's fine. Alright, thank you so much, Mr. Dubseg. Thank you for that one. I will see you next time right now, okay? Safe. Okay then, no silence agreement then, Lewis. I will, keep an eye on myself. I will be fine. Okay, that's fine. Keep in touch. Alright, I'll keep in touch right now. Alright then. Okay, Deputy Harness. Thank you so much. Okay, see you tomorrow. See you later. Alright. I'll see you around at 10 o'clock. Oh, maybe at night. I'll make it at night, of course. Thank you. Okay then.